Greetings, everybody. It's Red Hunter. Welcome back to another episode of Dragon Age Inquisition. And I killed the dragon, finally. It took fucking forever. It's a good thing I cut the video because it took me another half hour. What I ended up having to do was I was able to run around and revive the companions. They didn't last very long, but at Blackwall, at full guard. So what I did was I ran and I revived Edric, and then I quickly switched over to Edric, and I gave him the invincibility, which also builds up his guard. And then because he had the invincibility that builds up the guard, I was able to activate the damage dealing thing, keep the guard up on Edric, and then heavy mighty blow and earth shaking and all the other stuff. And together they were finally able to do the final damage. Like I was literally, so if you fight the dragon long enough, it continues to build up guard. So I was doing like small amounts of damage in between the guard. It was really, really ridiculously and really, really slow. And I was like, man, oh man, that was a tough fight. What is this? Is my TV just kicked on? Sorry about that. Okay. We'll fix that and go ahead and check out the. So in Peace Vigilance, unique heavy armor. Alright. Wyvern Tooth Dagger is pretty good for the rogue. Master Slaying Rune is really good. We'll be equipping weapons with these, and that's the other thing too. Now that I have the rune, I can craft the runes. Well, I have to get this stuff for it, but I can. Anyway, also remember like, comment, subscribe, because I killed a dragon, please. Superb Wing of Flanking is really good for our characters. Pure Dragon Blood is a tier 3 rune material. Alright. Dragon Scales, Dragon Bone. So, we're going to take all of it. And it's all really good. And Edric isn't there one for rift abilities? Gets to you push yourself to the limit, gaining guard and taunting all nearby enemies. While this ability is, yep. But that's not what we want to go down this path. So we want to pick up more maximum guard, and then we'll go down here. Armor bonus. This is what Blackwall has already that makes him so fucking unkillable. Alright then, cool. We're gonna save. You can see. So, alright. So we started the dragon fight probably as like a 2-minute walk. So call it 40:56. The fight took till 15, probably call it 15:10 if you think that I spent not even 6 minutes. So call it I can't do math right now. It took well over a half hour, let's just say. Which is perfectly fine. I'm not hating on it. I'm just, that was a tough fight. And I could have And that was, honestly, a lot of it was my own fault. I could have fought that fight a lot better. I got reckless and careless and didn't properly manage my resources. But that is multiple. Damn, can we just... We can go back to Skyhold, right? We don't need to walk back. The other thing that I think should happen is that we should get some sort of acknowledgement for killing these dragons. We should get like Dragonbane added to our title or something.
Messages are sent, as you asked.
What's going on? Alright. Report ready, Song of... Along with other the Magic Maid, have suffered too many losses to be of any further assistance. Last warriors died fighting for the Inquisition in good faith. I've sent our personnel back to worship. Alright. So we've killed a lot of the Grey Wardens, pretty much. There is... Hold on 1 second, please.
You seem to enjoy yourself at the Winter Palace, Liliana. Or was that part of the game?
Perhaps it was both. Inquisitor?
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about the delay. That was family. I had to take that. So I think what we're gonna do is let's draw out the red
To work?
Templar lieutenant. Let's go and okay. Returning soldiers report that Warden Roof led a charge into the deep roads that could be heard leagues away. They struck at the dark spawn enclave that had all the hallmarks of a future breeding colony. She fell while battling what they claim was a Herlock emissary. Unfortunately, 3 of our soldiers died as well. I understand it. All 3 were the last of their family, having lost the rest in the blight. The location was marked with an Inquisition insignia should any traveler find it in the future. No, that's level 20. What is the suggested level for this? Alright. The Inquisition has received an urgent request for aid for Ozamar from Ozamar. A subterranean earthquake has collapsed one of their lyrium mines and endangered several others. Even worse, tunnel seals preventing Darkspawn from overrunning the Dwarven-occupied deep roads have crumbled, allowing hordes of the enemy to evade. Ozamar is a key provider of the Inquisition's lyrium supplies, and as such its security is a top priority. The earthquake opened a fissure in the Storm Coast Mountains, granting direct access from the surface to the threatened region underground. Constructing a mining lift at the fissure site will permit the Inquisition to transport forces directly to where Darkspawn fighting is fiercest. Let's move quickly. There's no recommended level on this. Alright. The construction team arrived in the Storm Coast Mountains and set up a mining lift to transport Inquisition forces from the earthquake fissure opening down into the deep roads. A report sent by messenger bird. Inquisitor, the mining lift in the Storm Coast Mountains will be finished by the time you get here. Anyone going into the deep roads should dress accordingly. Don't skimp on the armor and bring the best weapons in Skyhold's arsenal. I also recommend packing plenty of dry rations. Most things down there will be looking to eat the Inquisition, not the other way around. Scout Harding. We, of course, will bring Iron Bull. And because I think that we should have a mage with us. Alright, let's do this. Like I said, I apologize again for the delay. I had to take that call. And, but we're going to play a little bit. This won't be as long of an episode as usual. But it will get us into this. This is the Descent DLC. And it doesn't have a level cap on it for us, so I think we're probably ready to do it.
Inquisitor, the workers are almost done building a lift to the deep roads. No darkspawn trouble yet, but the earthquakes have been brutal.
I was told to meet a Shaper Volta.
She's waiting below. You won't see an Orzammar dwarf on the surface. They have rules about that.
I know. Ozammar's living in the past.
So you haven't seen any darkspawn up here?
I sharpened my arrows just in case, but they never showed. I'm okay with that.
Josephine's report mentioned several lyrium mines were damaged by the quakes.
You'll see what's left of this one on your way down. From what I hear, the other mines are barely holding together.
How many quakes have there been since you arrived?
At least 3 big rumblers, and the aftershocks are nothing to sneeze at. My feet miss solid ground.
You'd think with so many of us up here, they'd relax the restrictions.
If anything, this breach business has made them even more cautious.
From your tone, I guess Orzammar isn't your favorite place.
Hard to say if I'd like it. Cloud gazers like us aren't allowed in the city.
There are ways in. They just aren't advertised.
The lift's ready for you. Try not to shift around, and keep back from the edge. It's a long way down.
So, the deep roads. Do you think there'll be tight spaces? Long hallways with low ceilings?
Possibly. Why?
I'm just hoping my horns fit.
Always wondered if I'd die down here.
You're not dead yet.
The day's just starting.
Dwarves cannot dream, yet they devise the most fascinating inventions.
Not all ideas come from the Fade.
True, but these designs must be inspired by something.
Nofric, your names will not be forgotten.
You must be Shaper Volta.
A trust Valar, Inquisitor. The Shaper it welcomes you to the deep roads.
You look as though you're hiding from something.
As a citizen of Orzammar, even a glimpse of your sky could cost me my position and render me castless.
What?
What does a Shaper do, exactly?
We chronicle the life and times of our people.
You're historians.
Also scholars and genealogists. Shapers preserve knowledge in the memories, an archive in Orzammar. We record memories in Lyrium to ensure they never fade. We must be meticulous in every detail.
Alright, what's the latest?
My ambassador briefed me, but now I hear there are still more quakes.
Each new tremor opens another fissure in the deep roads. Our situation has worsened since we contacted Skyhold. The quakes collapsed this mine and shattered a seal, keeping the Darkspawn at bay. The Legion of the Dead hasn't been able to mend the broken seal, and we can't afford to lose any more lyrium.
What will happen if we lose more lyrium mines?
The surface needs lyrium for all sorts of magic. The Inquisition more than most, I understand. And Orzammar's economy relies on the lyrium trade. Without it, there will be chaos above and below.
Orzammar deals with Darkspawn all the time. Why request the Inquisition's help?
The Legion isn't prepared for this level of disaster, and the Grey Wardens haven't answered our calls for aid. Any threat to the flow of lyrium requires immediate response. The Inquisition is the only force we can rely upon.
About the, about the Grey Wardens, I might have used them up.
There's no time to waste. Take me to the Legion.
Apologies for pushing you. I fear the damage that tremor caused. Follow me to the Legion camp.
apologies for saving your life. Let's go ahead and let's actually go ahead and stop here. And like I said, it was going to be a short episode. So, thanks for watching. Remember, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. 100 out.